So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
What's up YouTube, Dale here from Zephyr Games. As you can see, we have loads of leaked For Eternity code. So this is the new core set that comes out after Ignition Assault. So you're looking at around April time. So the first set of the new Master Rule 5. And my god, have we got some very, very decent cards. So we'll start off with this one. This is on Silver Cards Facebook page. There's plenty of Yu-Gi-Oh pages that have these cards as well. But the first one I'm going to show you is the Ravenous Crocosaur Arctes. Now this is a Water Fish Synchro effect, level 9, 1000 attack, 1000 defense. It requires 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. Only use the first and third effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can activate this effect. Draw 1 card for each non-tuner monster used as material to synchro summon this card. This card gains 500 attack and defense for each card in your hand. Quick effect, discard 2 cards, then target 1 card on the field and destroy it. So, not only can you draw an insane amount of cards from this card, the cost of discarding 2 is kind of understandable because, let's be honest, if it was discard 1, that'd be mental. Like, you have the ability to draw 4 off of its synchro summon, give it an extra 2k so it becomes a 3k beta and defender, and then discard 1 card. But you're discarding 2, which is fine. But you put this with dangers and you just go, okay, cool. During your turn, I'm going to discard a Bigfoot and a Thunderbird, and I'm going to pop 2 cards and a back row. Like, insane. Love this card. So, so cool. Then if we scroll down a little bit as well, they've actually got some of the other new cards as well. They've got the brand new Void card. Now this, the artwork, I think is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love this artwork. So you've actually got Infernoid, I believe it's Tierra in the background. You've then got the main Zephyr card right there. You've got Necros of Gungnir. This one is supposed to be the Necros full armor. This one is supposed to be Necros of Valkyria. And then this is one of the Wind Charmers. Not the Wind Charmers, sorry. Ritual Beast. So artwork already is stunning. And then the effect is actually really, really good. So it's a continuous spell card. You can only use each effect once per turn. Discard 1 card, send 1 Fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard. So it's generic Foolish Burial for Fiend decks. But then for Infernoids, and I'm quite happy that this got it for Infernoids, send this face-up card in your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. Send Infernoid monsters with different names from your hand or deck to the graveyard up to the number of monsters your opponent controls that will special summon from the extra deck. So they kind of expect loads of people to be spamming from the extra deck by the time this comes out. Now the OCG actually get this before Master Rule 5, so it'll be interesting to see the difference between this. And I think I assume we get it as soon as Master Rule 5 drops, to be honest. Okay, moving on to the next one on this page, of course, we've got the Unchained Twin. So again, this is the Dark Twin for the Unchained. Now, Brad mentioned that as it is a twin, you should ideally be getting a level 3 light monster as well, which would be really cool if we do. So, it is called Unchained Twins Salama. Dark Fiend effect, level 3, 1500 attack, 1500 defense. Only use each effect once per turn. You can target 1 Unchained card in your graveyard, accept itself, set it on the field, then destroy 1 card you control. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, except by the effect of Unchained Twin Salama, you can special summon 1 Unchained monster from your hand or deck, except itself. So, second effect is quite standard with the rest. But, you know, it gives you a bit of recyclability for the deck as well. And then moving on to the first one that was released, and that was, of course, the last Ghost Girl. So I personally do not think this is better than... It's got some good benefits, but I don't think it's better than Vela or Imperm. Purely because if your opponent special summons a monster or monsters face up, you can discard this card, then target 1 of those face up monsters, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Also, if this face up monster leaves the field this turn, if that face up monster leaves the field this turn, its controller takes damage equal to its original attack. So it has to be a special summon monster, which is why it's not as good as Imperm and Vela. It can be used during both players' turn, which is why it's slightly better than Vela. and it does the burn, but which again is a new attribute that Veiler doesn't have. But I feel the fact that Veiler can do it on a normal or special summon just gives it more versatility than this card, and the exact same for Imperm. It's good, it's nice, but I think actually still the best hand trap from the Ghost Girls, and I think Veiler and Imperm is better than this as well. Okay, so that's it from the silver cards. Now we're going to go on to, so this is the Facebook one from Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization. So this one is a level 5 machine union effect monster. It's called Union Driver. Attack 21, defense 1000. Only use the second effect once per turn. So once per turn you can either target one face-up monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it. If the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy this card instead. When this card is equipped to a monster, you can banish this card, equipped an appropriate level 4 or lower union monster from your deck to the monster that was equipped with this card. Nice. Some nice little ABC support there. And then, obviously, Italian Yu-Gi-Oh! We've already gone over this one as well. And then this one, this is my favourite. I love this card so much. Hole by the Grave. Trap card, normal trap card, so you can trap trigger it. It's not a once per turn, from what I can see. So when your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand, in the grave, or that is banished, negate that effect, and if you do, your opponent takes 2000 damage. Now, I thought it was going to be that, like, naturally, the controller takes 2000 damage, but it's not. It's like saying, okay, you want to try and Ash me, you want to try and Ogre me, Veiler me, DD Crow me, like, anything. Or you want to try and activate Gizmek in grave, you want to try and activate a Thunder Dragon that is banished. No, I'm going to negate the effect and you're going to take 2000 damage. So technically, if you had 3 of these set, now I know it's very, very rare, but if you had 3 of these set, right, literally, apart from activating on the field, if your opponent tries to do anything in the hand, grave, or is banished, you could technically burn them for 6k in one turn with 3 of these. It's mental. And you've negged 3 cards, so like zombies are going to get absolutely battered. I mean, alright, Mizuki, activate Hold by the Grave. Okay, Mizuki, activate Hold by the Grave. Mizuki, activate Hold by the Grave. Wow, okay, I guess I just lose. Balderoach, Hold by the Grave. Very, very cool card. Love it. Think it's so funny. I love the artwork on it as well. Absolutely awesome. You've got the cool by the Grave hand there as well again. No. So yeah, very cool. Very fun. I'm trying to think of the other ones that we've seen as well. Because a couple of others that have been released. This is the most recent one that's come out before recording this. Obviously this came out on the 2nd of January, so yesterday. I'm recording this at 20:07 in the morning in UK time, so winning, woohoo! So happens when you're up early for work, ladies and gentlemen. Now, were there any more? No, that's just the Into the Void one. I think that's all I've got right now. I think there's a couple of others I could probably look at. I can't remember exactly what else was missing. Oh, the Diamond Dino, the Diamond Dino. I haven't got that one to hand, so I don't know where I'd be able to find it, but it's insane. Alright, give me 2 seconds, I'll have a quick look for it. This one's awesome, it's so good. This is like another one of the first one that's revealed, and it's a Dino support card. So it's called Alga Soros. It's a dual beast Alga Soros. It's a level 1 light dinosaur effect monster. So it means you can actually bring it out with Miscellaneous Saurus. But if it was a tuner, my god, this would be busted. Attack 0, defense 0, doesn't matter. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can destroy one dino monster in your hand or face up on your field except itself. So that's not cost, that's the issue. So it's when it's normal summoned or special summoned, there's no cost to destroy it. But then you get to destroy a dino in hand and then add 1 reptile, sea serpent, or winged beast monster with the same level as a destroyed monster. Or, that's kind of acceptable. That's a alright subpar card. Add 1 evolution pill spell card from your deck. Like, what? What? So it's just like, alright, cool. I'm going to destroy a baby in hand. I'm going to special summon, so I'm going to normal summon Overraptor, search out Miscellaneous Saurus, discard Miscellaneous Saurus to protect my dinos, banish Miscellaneous Saurus, special summon this dino. This dino is going to destroy a baby in hand. The baby's effect is going to go off on a separate chain. This is going to search me out a double Evo pill. The baby is then going to do its thing. And then the best thing is, it's light. So you play your dull dinos. It's flipping mental. So like, not only do you, like, if you really, really wanted to, go into Monster 5, right, which is when we'll get this. Normal summon Overraptor. Overraptor and Miscellaneous. Discard Miscellaneous, banish Miscellaneous, special summon out Dracaelio. Go into High Speed Void Shambara. Now, if your opponent's got a monster from the extra deck, this is where it goes a little bit differently. But then you would activate bloody... you could activate Shadow Fusion. Shadow Fusion sends this and a Shadow to deck, from deck to grave. Boom. Sorted. And then you've got a Construct on board. And then if you have a way of bringing this back, you can end up with a UTC, a Construct, and a Shambara, just like overkill. But the standard play is literally going to be Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous banish this, summon this. This is then going to pop a baby in hand. Baby can then get you whatever you want on board. Or whatever you need, whether it be a Petite Periodon or whether you actually use the normal baby. If you wanted to, you could bring out the Infinity Dino. It will already be on like 2k, something like that already. But it's crazy. Like, I love this card already. It's so good. The Shadow effect of it basically just means that the pill is more active and more live. It does also mean that you no longer need to play Overraptor at 2. You can play Overraptor at 1. Because I would still play Overraptor purely because it's another way of getting to pill, and it does give you a defensive play should you need it. So if you decide not to go to UTC because you don't think that you can OTK or finish your opponent off, you then go into Overraptor, and you've got protection. And because it's so much easier now, we've got 3 Miscellaneous to banish a load of dinos. The summon of Overraptor is not that hard. So yeah, I'm super hyped about this card. I'm super hyped about this set already. I would not be surprised if this is like an ultra, if not a secret, and I would not be surprised if the trap is like an ultra and a secret as well. Like, the trap is my favourite card to date from this set. I think it's so funny. Anyway, that is it for the video. I hope you liked it. I hope it's giving you a quick little introduction into Eternity Card. It's nice to follow off the back of the best sets, or the sets coming up this first quarter as well. And it's looking like a very strong year for Yu-Gi-Oh! So... last year, of course, we had Savage Strike, which was kind of like the best set around. And now it looks like we're getting some, not an insanely busted set, but it looks like we're getting a fairly balanced set coming out all the way through. And like I said, this will be our first one for Monster 5 as well. But for now, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling.